everybody. Alright, let's try this again because I already started this recording once, technically. Thankfully, I didn't get far enough in it to have anything save on me. But yeah, the game randomly froze up. So, again, I'm going to upgrade the Vorpal Blade because we have enough to get it to its final stage, and I really like the Vorpal Blade. So there it goes. Now, let's hope that this game doesn't, freeze up on me again like last time, because it's a weirdo. Ah, and I died. Okay. That's fun. Oh well. Alright, that one wasn't that big of a deal, so... Okay, last time we already got those chests, apparently. Don't really know what happened last time. You fuckers. Making invisible pig snouts. I know we fought a colossal ruin thing, something like that. And we also finally got one of the health ups that we've been so wanting. Wrong button. Okay, down the bloody path. Yeah, but we fought like a colossal ruin like in there and stuff, so... do I have to go up here? It's just a bottle. Oh, poor fishes. Down here, wouldn't this technically be like a mass murderer's place? Just pointing that out.
Every picture tells a story. Sometimes we don't like the ending. Sometimes we don't understand it.
Yeah? What the fuck is that noise in my ear? Sounds like someone moaning in pain. This is making me uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Okay. Congratulations, Alice. You've made me uncomfortable. I can't go up here. Alright. And I do realize that I have to work on talking a bit louder, because I am not that loud. So my voice gets drowned out a lot during action scenes, so I kind of have to, in my tone of voice, I'd be yelling. So, let's get on with this. Finally go to the theater now that Carpenter's dick move didn't work. What an asshole. Oh hey, octopus guy. And tone deaf fish lady. Sup? They really don't care. Okay. On to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show!
That's quite enough of that, I think. Enough preliminaries. Here's the performance you've been waiting for. Proves I am without prejudice and have a fine sense of humour. Sword and crown are worthless here. I invite everyone to dance. Labourers, lawyers, shirt and gown all make their little price. This life is full of random death and heaps of grief and shame. So few are soothed by accident, you want someone to blame. Fire, plague, and strange disease, drowned, murdered, or if you please, a long fall down the basement stairs, none are expected, no one cares. I often must work very hard, sweat running down my skin. After the dance, I then must rest, and the eating can begin. time to eat. Death is the ultimate equalizer. All have the right to be eaten.
Get a knife, princess. Don't push. All will be served.
So to speak.
Wicked thing. Feasting while Wonderland is destroyed.
I'm not the enemy you seek, Alice. I tried to hide this bit of Wonderland from that beast. Appeasement's never clean. We must all play our assigned roles. Are you a pawn or a queen? An idiot or a practiced fool? However this turns out, consider the prospect that you've been misled, Alice. Then ask, by whom?
No! Who set that bloody train in motion? Where has it come from?
It arrived when you arrived, and it's more horrible even than you can currently imagine. The death of a dream caterpillar may know how.
Well then. Big old red screen. Just to show how much blood there was. Grim folly. I bet. But yeah. Walrus is a glutton.
What? Oh, the blood in my mouth tastes like bile. Where's the brute that hit me, Nanny?
Nasty prat's out cold. Not dead, and more's the pity.
What did he want?
What they all want. Money he didn't earn. What were you thinking, butting into that mess? You could have been killed.
Nanny, my mind's in pieces. I still have terrible visions, and I need to know.
About the fire. Same as always. You need to move on, Alice. So do I. Well, at least she's not spewing that asylum nonsense. My past is dead. I killed them. I should have saved them. I should have died. Her mind was in shambles. Radcliffe thought familiar faces would bring her round. After a year, he lost interest in her inheritance. Greedy sod. Still, always asking his bizarre questions. Heavy dose of madness, I'd say, but honesty's never the best policy in this life. When she wasn't comatose, she gave ties like pinwheels, drooled, occasionally screeched. Never uttered a sensible sound. And like the child she was, she kept her secrets close. Gone off some lurkers, common as cockroaches. And those poor tykes are food for perverts, like the blameless ants that wasps consume or spiders' feeble prey.
You visited my room at Rutledge. What were you...
Recall that? Radcliffe paid me for a bit. A woman alone sometimes does what she doesn't particularly feel like doing, as you know.
Nurse Whitler said you'd fallen on hard times.
I'm no drunk like her. I'm hurting no one. Hooking's not a bad life.
Except for the pimps. She also said you might have my rabbit. Please, Nanny, talk about...
The damn fire never seems to help. Look, Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damn rabbit. You should remember that.
All right, but Mr. Radcliffe's useless.
Don't I know it?
Well then. That showed just how, oh, there it is. I can't move the camera around. There it goes. That showed just how messed up the, city of Alice is. The city that Alice lives in is. It's got quite a small waist for what her upper body looks like. But yeah. So in case people missed that, because, you know, it's not, they don't make it, I guess, too obvious, I guess. But,
Ear to the ground, Bill.
kids are working the streets sometimes. And for those of you who know what I mean, you guys know how fucked up that is. For those of you who don't know what I mean, keep your innocence. It'd be a good thing. As for hooking not being a bad life, I guess that depends on your situation. I wouldn't recommend it, but people gots to do what they gots to do. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. Is this lady, like, she's not following me. This is a fancier part of town. Still really like this music. Bum, bum, bum.
Who is it?
Alice Liddle, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
You sound like a douche. Just saying. Nice vase, whatever you like to call it. You have a lot of them. I'm gonna be nosy. Oh, there's a hat. This explains a bit. The ancient scroll is parchment and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. Okay. He does know some remarkable things, I'd say. You? Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Meito katana, and the shorter sword is called a wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. Cool. Why can't I move the camera again? There it goes. Okay. So this guy likes a lot of, like, Japanese stuff. Oh god. Zwande, I don't know. I'm sorry. That word, porcelain, Mr. Radcliffe says is the Ming Dynasty's finest, beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that word, so sorry. Hi, Scrooge.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? And what else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Then how come you never tried to charge her?
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to. What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
Oh, I can actually look at this? All movables and effects are gone. Nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. No sign of the coroner's report on or my rabbit either. Damn him. the decorations are gone as well. But how come you never just took your rabbit? I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a simple case. He said you'd been there more than once. I don't know. Who am I to question the mind of Alice? Even though I'll continue to question the mind of Alice. Oh, hey. Things ain't going so well over here. Okay, so if you guys couldn't notice, the wall is kind of, you know, coming down a little bit between Alice's reality and Wonderland. That train still looks awesome.